A week ago, I was just chilling, you know, I had nothing to do. Not even one thing. There was literally nothing to do. And you know, I was hungry. So I decided to become a chef. But, you know, things went well, alright? So I went to the kitchen, right? Because that's where you go if you want to be a chef. So I went to the kitchen and I decided, you know what? Let's put on the stove. The problem was that I never actually put on the stove. So that was a problem because I was expecting it to turn on. I was expecting heat. But I don't know from where I was expecting it. So afterwards, I put on the stove, and then I saw a light on the wall. I said, okay, baba, now the wall light is on, so things are gonna be good, you know? And nothing happened, bro. So I solved that, alright? I decided to actually turn on the stove, not just the wall switch for the stove. So I did that, and things started working, you know? I saw another red light by the side of the stove, so I said, okay, things are underway. So the room is warming up, yo, I'm getting excited. I'm about to become a chef. So I had a pan with oil, right? Now I'm expecting some sizzle. There was no sizzle, bro. There was no sizzle. I kept on turning the freaking stove higher and higher for no sizzle. And you know what happened? Do you want to know what happened? How I solved this problem? I used my brain, yo. I decided the pan needed to be on the right stove, the right plate that was hot. Not the wrong one. So I solved that, right? So everything was cool. Now midway through, right? I could smell it, you know? It smelled good. It smelled surprisingly good. Like I looked twice at the food I was making. Like it smelled surprisingly good, and I was just so confused because this was my first time. I was proud of myself, bro. But the problem is, right? It smelled like pancakes. Now, I wasn't making pancakes, bro. I was making scrambled eggs. Actually, I wasn't even making scrambled eggs, bro. I was just making eggs. I don't know how to make scrambled eggs. But, yeah, so I was just making eggs. And that was confusing, bro. Because, well, when it was finished, it was edible, you know? A little bit burnt, but edible. And a week later, because those pan and egg cake, no. Because of my brilliance of making eggs, I decided a week later to make pancakes. That was going well. I just missed, my final pancakes just missed one thing, bro. It literally just missed one thing. It missed flavor. Now, that was a big problem because that thing was not properly edible. But I was hungry and it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I did eat that. The problem is that I googled a recipe that had the least amount of ingredients. Now the ingredients were so little bit that I couldn't even imagine pancakes coming out of that, bro. But anyway, something came out and I ate that. But what was worse, I tried to put cinnamon afterwards. But when I shook the cinnamon, the whole top came off and cinnamon went everywhere. And I don't know the price of cinnamon, it might be expensive, so I ate it anyway, bro. So that's the first time cooking. That's my story. That's how I became a chef. Thank you. Leave a like, drop, subscribe, you know the drills.